What's going on, man? It's your big brother Trend Genius. You tuning again to another one of my exclusive videos. All right. Today is still April the 28th, Monday, 2025. I'm going on a video spree today. I'm just feeling it. But this particular video right here is inspired by one of my subscribers. He sent me an email. He said, "Big bro Trend, can you please talk about the NFL draft and why SHEDEUR Sanders, Deion Sanders' son, was the 144th pick in the 5th round of the NFL draft." So I'm going to give my opinion, okay? If you got an opinion, comment below what you think. But this is Trend Big Bro opinion. This is the way I see shit, all right? Warning, disclaimer, in this video, I'm going to talk like I be talking to one of my homeboys, okay? So if you sensitive to language, this might not be your video, but this how we talk in the locker room as men when we talking about stuff like this, okay? Again, this video is inspired by somebody, and I make videos for people sometimes other than what I'm thinking about. Anyway, so for those of you who don't know nothing about football, SHEDEUR Sanders is the former quarterback for the Colorado Buffaloes, all right? Star quarterback for the Colorado Buffaloes. If y'all don't know nothing about Colorado Buffaloes football team, they was the sorriest team years ago, okay? Before SHEDEUR and Deion them took over that team had never won no games ever in college football. I think they won like 1 game, 2 games before they came into the staff and on the team and all that stuff before SHEDEUR and them came on the team. And I got to give them credit. SHEDEUR Sanders, Deion Sanders, they are, you know, and the whole team, you know, all of them, man. Travis Hunter, they made that team way better than Colorado has ever seen Colorado Buffaloes in history. All right. They brought that team from nothing to something. Now, all of a sudden, everybody know about the damn Colorado Buffaloes. I didn't even know they fucking existed until they got on the team. That's how sorry they was. All right. So I'm going to just say this. SHEDEUR Sanders is a talented quarterback, okay? He's very good. He grew up in football. Deion Sanders played football all his life. His daddy played football all his life. He played football all his damn life, okay? So that's all he know is football. He's good. He's talented, all right? And even though they didn't win all the college, you know what I mean? They didn't win the championship in college or nothing like that. But damn, they did a damn good job. They put forth the damn good effort against all these other big-time college teams that they was playing during the season, like Oregon, Georgia Bulldogs. You know, they put up a fight with these boys. All right? So I'm not looking down on SHEDEUR or Deion or nobody a part of the team. Travis, nobody. But I'm going to tell you my opinion on why he was picked in the 5th round, and he was the 144th pick. Of all the star players in the college football, he was damn near, a lot of people didn't think he was gonna get drafted. You know what I'm saying? But if I was an NFL coach and I had my own faculty, right, I wouldn't have picked SHEDEUR Sanders up on my team either. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't give a damn about fame or none of that. You know what matters to me? If I was a coach, a head coach of an NFL team, class. That's the #1 thing that matters to Trend. I like classy shit. I like class and I like humble players. I like humble people. I like class and humble players. I would not want to bring nobody on my team who's going to feel like they bigger than everybody on my fucking team. Period. That's just my opinion. I don't give a damn how good a football player is. It's not about one player to me, okay? So I personally think a lot of teams didn't want SHEDEUR Sanders as the quarterback of their team. They didn't want all that spotlight on their team like that. And you got to keep in mind, the Sanders family, SHEDEUR and them, man, these kids, they've been rich ever since birth. They was born with a silver spoon. You know, and even though Deion Sanders, you know, he a man of God, they people of God and all this, I understand it, you know, but you still got to think about reality. These kids have they privileged, bro. Just put it like that. They fucking got privilege. They got a better advantage. They have a better advantage of making it in college, NFL, than most players that rise up from the bottom to the top. Okay, they have an advantage because of Deion Sanders is their daddy. That's fine. Okay, that's cool. I'm not knocking them for that. But you got to think about the real life stuff. Okay, when you got people like that coming into the NFL, bro, that's already rich. They already rich. They don't even need, SHEDEUR Sanders don't even need NFL money. He just playing it because he loved the sport. Because his daddy played the sport. You know what I mean? Just like Steph Curry, and Steph Curry's so damn good at basketball. Why? Because his damn daddy played in the NBA for the Charlotte Hornets, Dale Curry. So these kids they already breathe sports, okay? But at the same time, as a team coach, you got to ask yourself, do you want that type of energy on your team? Do you want to be because SHEDEUR them, Deion them, they flashy people, bro. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a book. They flashy as hell. Diamond chains on. You know the whole thing. They basically look like rapper football players. They look like rapper football players. And I know that's the thing, you know what I'm saying, nowadays with most college players, you know, they like to have the jury on and shining and all that stuff. That's cool. But SHEDEUR and them, they do it on a different level because they already rich and wealthy. You know what I mean? Before college football athletes started to get paid, they already had money. College football players just started getting paid just recently. Okay? But they already been paid. You see what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers like SHEDEUR and them, they was coming on campus. I don't even think they fucking go to class. They so damn famous. I don't even know how did they study. I don't even know. Nobody knows what their academics is like. But everybody know they good on the football field. But they was on some LeBron James shit when they was in college at Colorado. I mean, they come into school in cyber trucks, G wagons, damn Lambos, all that shit. SUVs, Suburbans, they come to school like the president. Okay? Why? Because they Deion Sanders' son. Y'all gotta think about this, man. So, when it comes to the draft pick, you know, a lot of teams didn't want him. Because, like I said, bro, like, he like the prima donna, bro. Like, you don't want nobody on your team like that, bro. You don't want nobody on your team who just flashy like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it SHEDEUR Sanders, they cocky as hell. Let's keep it real. Shiloh, his brother, they all cocky as hell, bro. You know, they got God in their life, but they be stunting a whole lot. And a lot of people don't like that shit. And I know a lot of people gonna say, well, Trey, you're supposed to show, you're supposed to show the fruits of your labor. And it's okay to show people what you got. And love yourself and show your stuff to people. But I'm gonna tell you, bro, in the society that we live in nowadays, bro, it's a lot of jealous people, dog. And the way they carry them, the way them boys be carrying themselves, they very cocky. Let's keep it a buck. Okay, I'm keeping it real. Even though I like SHEDEUR them, I gotta say the motherfuckers is cocky. Okay? And they act like they better than all the other players. I'm telling you, that's how they do. They act like they the fucking greatest fucking football players ever, bro. You know what I mean? That's their mentality. Is that confidence? Maybe. Is that cockiness? Maybe. You be the judge. Comment below. Okay? But like I said, bro, none of them teams wanted them because they already know if they get SHEDEUR on their team as the quarterback, that means they got to deal with fucking Deion. Oh, Lord. You know, you can't tell Deion now. He going to come and want to be the coach and all that shit. They going to give SHEDEUR the playbook. He going to take the playbook home. He going to show Deion. They going to be changing up the plays. Deion going to try to come to the team, try to take over the whole damn faculty at the team. So these coaches don't want that shit. Because they know if they would have recruited him on their team, on their NFL team, they got to deal not just with him, they got to deal with publicity, they got to deal with SHEDEUR, they got to deal with Deion ass, they got to deal with a lot of stuff. And a lot of these coaches don't want their job taken. And a lot of these coaches don't want to deal with somebody who has that much exposure. You know what I mean? They don't want to deal with somebody who already like coming into the game like a superstar, and they ain't even they ain't even won no championship in college. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even in the NFL yet. And the SHEDEUR is already bigger than life. He's already bigger than the whole damn teams. A lot of people don't want that shit. Like I said, if I was a coach, bro, I wouldn't want it either. I like shit. That's why Travis Hunter got a pick before. Not only he was the Heisman winner, but shit, Travis Hunter is a great football player too. But he don't act cocky like that. I ain't never seen Travis Hunter with no big ass diamond chains on. I ain't never seen Travis Hunter stunting in no Lambo truck, in no Bentley, nothing like SHEDEUR and them be doing. I ain't never seen him do that. He more humble. Travis Hunter is more humble. You feel me? And he's more inquisitive. You know what I mean? Travis Hunter act like a nerd playing football. He look like a fucking nerd. You wearing them little ass nerd glasses and shit. You know what I'm saying? He just geeky as hell and he's smart. So, of course, he wins the Heisman. Yes, SHEDEUR was the quarterback who threw him the ball to actually win the Heisman. But damn it, that's what you're supposed to do. You a quarterback, you threw the ball, but goddamn it, he catches it. If you throw the ball at him, he still gotta fucking catch it. The catcher gets more respect than the quarterback. I don't give a damn. Travis Hunter was doing some shit on the field, catching balls that nobody could catch. SHEDEUR wasn't always throwing them balls perfectly for him to catch. He was throwing the ball behind him. He was throwing the ball forward. Travis Hunter was the one doing all the aerobatics and catching the damn balls in ways that humans can't even catch. Catching the ball behind his back with one arm, catching the ball way out there when it's overthrown, catching the ball over there like that. Like Travis Hunter made SHEDEUR even be like he is. SHEDEUR Sanders ain't better than some quarterbacks in the college. But he a damn good quarterback though. He's still NFL worthy, but he wasn't enough to be the first round draft pick. He wasn't enough to be the second round, and I proudly will say that. It's a lot of players in college football who was really better than SHEDEUR. A lot of them. But they get unnoticed because they not as popular as SHEDEUR, because Deion Sanders make his sons popular because of his name. You see what I'm saying? So, of course, you're going to hear SHEDEUR this, SHEDEUR that. But it's players on other teams that got way more talent. They got way more skills than SHEDEUR and them ever will have. But they don't get the recognition because they don't got clout like that. You feel me? They don't got a silver spoon. They don't got a rich daddy. They don't come from a rich family. You know what I mean? And they just as good as SHEDEUR. Just as good as all them other boys on the Colorado bus. Just keeping it a buck. I don't hate on the Colorado bus. I bought Colorado bus gear. I bought SHEDEUR Sanders jersey. But I'm not going to sit up here and be like, he should have got the first round draft pick second. That's the racist. That's racist. How the hell is the NFL racist when fucking 80% of the players in football is black? This ain't got nothing to do with race. This is about class act, bro. These white coaches and white football on teams don't want all that flashy shit around. People don't understand that, bro. It's about how you carry yourself around people, bro. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Like Kendrick Lamar said. Sit down. Be humble, bro. Just because you got money, you don't got to act like you got money. Just because your daddy is a famous ex-football player or whoever, you don't got to showboat around like you better than everybody. And that's what SHEDEUR gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like flashy stuff, flashy people, arrogant people. You know what I'm saying? Even I found that out, you know, as a person. Like, I used to be like that. I used to wear flashy stuff all the time. Designer clothes, jewelry. Like, I used to wear that shit too like that until I started to realize, bro, the rich, the real wealthy don't act like they wealthy. The wealthy act like they broke. But the broke act like they try to act like they rich when they not really wealthy. You know what I mean? I found that out. Now you only see me. I'm basic. I'm chilling. I'm happy. I'm comfortable. You know what I mean? But like I said, when it comes down to the NFL and this draft, it ain't nothing to do with race. White people most white people ain't even racist. I hang around them every day. They ain't never called me out of my name or nothing. Most white people is not racist like y'all think. Some of y'all black people still living in a time zone, time illusion, bro. Everything ain't about race. This shit is about professionalism. You feel me? It's about image. It's about professionalism. What does the image look like? Who does he present himself to be? You feel me? Kendrick Lamar gets more recognition nowadays than Drake. Why? Because he's the people's rapper. He's humble. He don't have to stunt and flaunt like Drake do. You know what I'm saying? People like that. People like somebody who they can relate to, not somebody who act like they better than them, bro. So yeah, be happy. He did go to the NFL team, Cleveland Browns. I mean, that's all he wanted. At the end of the day, anyway, he was gonna get it either way it go. His daddy Dion, he was going. But I'm just saying, people mad like he didn't get the first round pick. He didn't get the second round. Oh my God, it's so racist. He's so racist. The first person that got picked in the draft was black, stupid. Some people just dumb. This is all about image, class, and professional. When you make it to the NFL, it's time to let the college shit go and the immature, petty stuff go. It's so, because you know why? Because when you come from college to a professional level, that's what they expect you to be. If they pay you all these millions of dollars, you getting all these endorsements from Adidas, Nike, and all that shit, man. They don't want you to mess up their image, man. And what you see happening in the NFL with most of these players, they messing up their images, bro. They messing up their endorsements because they getting into trouble, drinking and driving and shit. Just like your boy Eric, sorry, talk about this dude. I know he in a coma. The boy just crashed his Cybertruck, but he was drunk. I heard he was drunk. They getting in these domestic violent cases with these girls. They beating girls up. You feel me? They getting high, going to clubs late at night, doing all kind of stuff that's not professionalism in the NFL. So they getting it. These players are getting this money and acting a damn fool with it before they even know how to even act with it because they too young. So when coaches like these big time NFL coaches, when they see people like SHEDEUR trying to come in on the team, they thinking about all that shit. So what? He Dion's son. So what? He SHEDEUR Sanders. Okay, we know. But at the same time, what the image like? What he gonna do when he get here? We don't want to be the on the face of news. You know what I mean? Because he done did some crazy shit. And you know what I mean? And our program get messed up to where people don't want to come to our team no more. Cause this nigga. Now you gotta think about that, folks. And like I said, man, I'm not hating on nobody. I got SHEDEUR Sanders jersey. I got Colorado Buffs socks and Colorado Buffs shorts, all that. I'm for it. I used to watch the games all the time. But I'm telling you what I know about the professional football league, bro. It's a business. It's a business. They about business. They don't care about status, bro. Okay? They don't care about status. They don't care who they They thinking about their whole organization. And see, this is what a lot of black people don't understand because black people don't think too deep into like stuff like that. Only thing black people like to do is complain racism, pull the race card. It ain't got nothing to do about black and white. This hat black, but the damn logo white. It's not racist. Anyway, shouts out to SHEDEUR Sanders. I ain't hating on you, partner. But, hey, they already know you was going somewhere, bro. They already know. But I'm just saying, bro, football players out there, NFL players, bro, sometimes y'all got to look at y'all image, man. Sometimes some of y'all got rapper images, and we all know rap got a bad rep. Okay? You don't always got to be flashy, bro, when you get money. Be humble. Just do your job. Play your position, dog. But y'all, half of y'all coming into these leagues acting like rappers and shit. You know what I mean? Basketball players, in the NBA basketball players dressing, coming into the game looking like supermodels and rappers and shit. Like, come on, do your job. We here to work. We here to play ball. We not here to be pretty models. And that's why half of these these athletes is getting messed up because they trying to act like something that they not. Period. If you're not a rapper, stop acting like it. If you're not an NBA player, stop acting like it. Be one. Show the work. Prove that you the greatest in your stats and in the shit you talking and you doing on the field. That's what we want to see. We want to see numbers and results. Period. So again, man, shouts out to my boy out there that wanted me to make this video. I made it. Sorry, y'all. who had to hear this locker room talk, but this is how we talk in the barbershop when we talking about sports and stuff. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit on my channel, talk about different stuff sometimes, because sometimes it get a little boring, y'all. So I hope this video was satisfying to y'all. But this is just my opinion on why SHEDEUR Sanders got picked in the 5th round and the 144 pick. I mean, damn it, look at the bright side. He did get picked number 144. Ain't that the chosen one? Ain't that the chosen 144,000? I mean, I'm happy for him. Amen. He's a chosen one. With that being said, man, it's your big bro Trey, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Comment below your opinion. Peace.